Blinking slowly, I stare up at the ceiling. Looks like I've been out for some time. I'm not sure how long I was asleep, but my body feels much better than before. I carefully get up from the bed, making sure not to throw off Ren by accident. The nausea is faded away and I feel pretty good overall. I get off the bed and drink the glass of water on the table in one sip. I was a lot more thirsty than I thought I was. I leave the room, wanting more to drink. I feel just a little dizzy, but I keep walking anyway. I go over to the bar counter and pour myself some more water. I hear some sounds come from downstairs. Sounds like someone's cooking, huh? Or not at all. The dim sound of water. Kojaku? I should go apologize for before. It would be bad if I just left it like it was. I want to speak with Koujaku. There's even more we need to discuss, really. I go downstairs and head towards the bathroom. I walk down the hallway and stand in front of the door where the sound is coming from. I open it a little, but stop myself. Well, this won't end badly at all, I'm sure. I peek through the small gap of the door and see more bright colors. It's not the red of his kimono. What is that? Is it wounds? Oh. I control my breathing and push on the knob just a little bit so I can see better. Inside is Koujaku. He looks like he's washing his kimono in the sink. I can hear the sound of water running and the squelch of fabric being rubbed. He doesn't notice me with his back turned to me. This is not good. This is going to go south so fast. My eyes are locked onto the vivid display on his back. A tattoo. Sprawled across his back were beautiful, blooming red flowers. I can tell from the vibrant and fresh colors that it's the real deal. They really are quite pretty, actually. Seeing such a marvelous tattoo puts me into a sort of shock. Not just the tattoo, Kojaku is covered in scars. This is the first time I've ever seen them. When Koujaku returned to the island, all I ever saw were the scars on his face and hands. He would just avoid the subject and smile away without saying any more about it. The scars on his chest were easily from his childhood, but I couldn't think of a reason for getting a tattoo all over his body. The Koujaku I see now only has faint traces of scars. They've been there for some time. What would you have to go through to get that many scars? The tattoo and the scar must have all happened when he went to the mainland. This is the Koujaku I don't know. If I had never seen this, I never would have known, which is how he would have wanted it, for you to not know. What happened to Koujaku when he was off the island? It wasn't as if it was just for a little while, though. I thought I knew everything about Koujaku after he came back home. All I know is the old Koujaku from my past. The Koujaku I see here now? I don't know who he is. I step back from the door, wondering how close I actually am to him. I realized I had been holding my breath for some time, and quietly breathe. I stumble my way back up the stairs and into my bed. The tattoo on his back. The countless scars. I couldn't count how many things were swirling around in my mind from then on. I close my eyes and calm down, and then the door to my room opens. It's Koujaku. I turn over right away towards the wall, away from him. I don't want to let Koujaku, who's tense enough, see my face. The bathroom dry really helped me out, Alba. It works really quickly. He speaks with his usual tone, so I'll respond by being casual as well. Just need to talk. I just need to be honest. Why? Like nothing is wrong, and yet so much is wrong. But I can't bring myself to do that. Good. Good. Let's get the drams on. Let's get it out there. Still facing the wall, I open my mouth. Kojaku? You... What is it? What are you hiding from me? What? Where did this come from? Don't avoid the question. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. I don't have it left in me. I don't know anything about you anymore. No, that wasn't what I wanted to say. I'm not sure whether to keep on talking, but I just keep my mouth moving. I don't know about the time when you were off in Midorjima. I want to, but I don't know how I can come to know. Right now, I need to figure things out so I can get to Toei. I can't mess around, but I don't have it in me to trust you anymore. You're not giving me any reason to. Alba. I think on what I just said and get up to look at Koujaku. Koujaku has a stern look on his face and just stares at his feet. Some guilt going on there? Regret pulls up inside me when I look at his face. Right as I find another thing to say, Koujaku opens his mouth. No matter. No matter what. I can't tell you. I'm sorry, Alba. He looks at me with a painful and anxious expression, giving me the same refusal as last time. What is it, do you think he'll get hurt? Or someone will get hurt if you tell him? Or is it something more deceitful than that? We'll see. If I tell you, I'll just be causing you more pain. Enough, I'd want to hurt myself. Shucks, if you can't believe in me, then that's just how it is. But the fact that I want to help you ain't a lie, so at least believe in that. It's hard for me to say this, but please, Alba. I understand. I couldn't answer any other way. No matter how much we talk, I won't reach Koujaku. Nothing has or will change. I can only gently brush against him, and our distance stays the same. As that would be super frustrating. Trying to understand and be understood, but just constantly rebuffed. Fuck. If he tells me that he won't say anything, it's not worth it for me to keep trying to pry. I'm sorry for making you feel so awful, though. You should sleep some more. I'll be here, so call me if you need anything. Okay. Sure. Night. Koujaku leaves the room. He carefully closes the door, and the faint sound of it shutting reaches my ears. I shut my eyes close and throw my face into the bed. Koujaku was worried about me, and I wanted to trust him, but I thought we felt the same way. But we changed somewhere. Why am I acting so impatient? This isn't the time to get hung up over something like this. I need to focus on why I came to Platinum Jail. I can't just act carefree like this. I know that very well, but it's hard for me to think straight. Koujaku said some awful things to me, but aren't I the one who's getting off track here? God damn it! I can't rid myself of the anger that's boiling over, and waves of regret and self-hatred once again hit me. Oh, Alba. It's gonna be okay, man. What? Where? Playground? Oh god, they're gonna be kids. Well, I was right about the kid part. Granny! Oh, fuck. Granny, when are you coming home? No. How do I do it? I can't do a child's voice. Holy shit. Just gotta go absurd. Gotta commit. Granny, when are you going? No. Granny, when are you coming home? You said you'd be here at 5. Granny. Alba. You were here? I looked all over for you. Alba, your eyes are red. Were you crying? Alba. It's okay. Just hold on. I'll wait here with you. Tell me. Huh? I wasn't crying. Lie. You're crying right now. No, I'm not. Okay, you're not. So, did something happen? Well, nothing. Lie. If you don't tell me, I'll tell Taesan. Granny didn't come home. Taesan? She said she'd be here by 5. It's already 7. It's gonna be okay. She must be late because she's busy at work. She'll be here soon. So don't cry, please. I'm not crying. Yeah, you weren't crying. Play with me until Taesan gets here, okay? Time is just gonna fly by, okay, Alba? Okay. Here, give me a hand. Oh my god, so fucking cute. Look at those cheeks. I just die. No one told me this root was gonna be adorable. Don't give in, Alba. When you're lonely or sad, don't just give in. We need to be strong so we can protect Mom and Taesan. Yeah. Right. Let's have a contest. See who can get to the highest on the swings. Yeah? Kojaku, don't give in either, okay? Yeah. Probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do, voice-wise. Holy shit. Oh, I'm glad that's over. I just had the most nostalgic dream. I get up, thinking about the dream I had. It was from when Koujaku and I were kids on Mitrojima. I met him when he moved to our neighborhood. His mom and Granny used to live together, so we'd visit each other and play together often. Granny was always out of the house for work. I tried to get used to it, but it was impossible. Now that I think about it, I tried not to bother Granny since she was so busy, but I would still become lonely. I depended on her for everything, after all, but I would become so anxious that I'd slip out of the house and cry. Yeah, that sucks. Whenever that happened, the one looking for me was always Koujaku. No matter where I was, he'd find me. I wasn't good at talking to others as a kid, so I was quiet most of the time. But Koujaku waited patiently for me to open up to him, so he'd always be with me until Granny came home. We'd play at the park, or at his house. He was so reassuring that I thought he was the coolest person ever. My hero. It was a little embarrassing to admit that now. Koujaku, he's always tried to understand me. He'd wait and listen to what I'd have to say and keep to my pace. Whenever he'd get just a little farther away from me, he'd stop and wait. Well, no wonder you're so anxious to find out what he's up to. Like a little brother trying to keep up with the big brother, huh? Pretty cute, actually. But something changed when we got older. Of course it would. We couldn't stay as kids forever. But some things still haven't changed. It's been a while since I've had a dream like that. Things we did as a child, but can't anymore. That complete trust is impossible now. Our attitudes have changed since we were kids, and we second guess each other now. But it's just part of growing up. It's not a bad thing necessarily. You accept the fact that other people have faults, but you can still love them even if they have faults. Or you can even come to love their faults, actually. And total trust is just not realistic, really. When did we decide to do that? Little by little, I find myself missing old times. There's no doubt that Koujaku is hiding something. But he said that he was serious when he mentioned wanting to keep me safe. Koujaku was serious when he said that, so I believe in his feelings. I want to believe in him. I'll wait for him to open up to me, just like he would. Alright. I don't have the time to get caught up in this. I move off the bed and activate Ren. Good morning, Alba. Morning. My jacket is on the bed. I pick it up. It has a fragrant smell of softener to it. Kojaku must have washed it along with his kimono yesterday. I put on my clothes and leave the room. The dream lingers in the back of my mind, and I just stand in front of Kojaku's door. I do it casually, normally. I take a deep breath and knock on the door. Hello? I wait for a bit, but there's no answer. I don't hear anything else either. No way. I have a horrible suspicion and I slam the door open. There's no one in the room. Again. He must have gone out on his own. Pain pricks my chest, but I ignore it. I just decide to trust in him, and now he does this? I start to feel miserable, but I don't think I can keep suspecting him this far along anymore. He keeps leaving without saying anything. There must be a reason for it. There's always a possibility that he's caught up in something important. I don't know. He's always been the type to carry things on his own shoulders. I slowly close the door. I'll just trust Kojaku. That's what I'll do. No matter what. Ren? We're going to go search for Koujaku now. Understood. Toei is a priority, but Koujaku is more important to me right now. He's extremely important to me, and I feel like leaving Koujaku alone is a bad idea. I send Koujaku a message just in case, and then I quickly go down the stairs and leave Glitter.